versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine! For Cosmodon!
Against Warlock, it probably makes sense to keep Shield Shatter. I kind of like all of these, honestly. Let's just hit him with the full keep. Should find out pretty early what kind of Warlock it is. And we did. Alright, Iceblood Garrison, it kills some imps.
Sorry, we don't have any ink.
Love to see Buckler to go with Shield Shatter.
Stop yelling!
Well, that card's pretty good against Iceblood Garrison, but this is the last Garrison turn, so that's fine, I guess. Easy dub. Starfish. That's an annoying card for my opponents that have access to this game. I mean, this is the only, like, great silence target in my deck, I would say. Nah, I mean, Reveler. Well, Reveler I can just trade off before it gets silenced. Cowardly Grunt, I guess, is a pretty good target for it. So I could Shield Shatter here. It does leave my opponent with a 4-1 and a 1-1. I don't really know if I love it. See what I can training sesh. I do like Treasure Guard. So if I want to go to the front here, I would be able to play another 3-mana taunt, which I think is pretty good.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Tar Creeper, certainly better than Pack Mule. If you took 5 or more damage on your opponent's turn, this costs 1. Probably pretty good. Maybe I'll be able to play this alongside my Shield Shatter at some point. Although this turn it looks like it's hard to even get through my taunts.
A little fire never hurt nobody.
Oh, Mischievous Imp, you are very annoying. So Masked Reveler, what immediately good things are there? Stoneborn General, Neptulon, and I guess Flesh Behemoth also. Maybe I do just go ahead and trade this into the 4-1.
Party's over.
Go pick on someone your own size.
Cowardly Grunt is fine. Even if I get, if I had gotten Reformed or Bartendered here, I don't think it would have been a total disaster, but I'm pretty happy it didn't happen. Wow, I'm really surprised they traded there. Grunt into Grunt into Grunt. Into Thaddeus. Wow. This game is over. How fun. I guess I may as well Shield Shatter here. It hurts my Thaddeus, but like, look how dead my opponent is. Yeah, there's probably something in there that'll help. Still enough mana to play Starfish. That does hit 4 Death Rattles. Oh. Probably shouldn't kill the grunts. Well, that was a fun start.
Magni versus Valera.
Watch your back.
For Cosmodon!
Shield block is kind of okay. It's no Conqueror's Banner, it's no Vandar. But it's probably my 3rd best card off the mulligan. Oh, I drew a good card. And Rivendare. This might actually be pretty good into Thief Rogue. And it is Thief Rogue, a super greedy one at that. Good win for me there. Excellent win for me, not only because I draw the card, but because I know Jackpot is still in the opponent's deck. Grunt is nice, especially since I'm probably playing Rivendare on 6. Grunt can immediately find one of the horsemen for me. Is that what they're called? Yeah, horsemen. They've got some pretty frightening reconnaissance minions in hand, it seems. Could training sesh here. I mean, the longer I hold it, the better it gets. Probably don't want to shield slam my opponent's 2/2. Can also use training session to play around this secret. Which, if my Rivendare got objected, I would be extremely sad. To the front could be decent here. Okay, it's just counterspell. That's fine. That is fine. I don't think I want to play Shield Shatter here. Surely that would be silly, right?
Maybe... No.
It just seems kind of hard to have the armor again anytime soon if I don't play it here. I'd have to draw Rikara or the Bucklers. I've already played my shield blocks even.
Maybe... No.
I don't know. It's kind of a shitty shield shatter. But I definitely want to be able to play War Rider next turn without feeling pressured too much. And like I said, it's going to be hard to have armor past this turn. Alright, weak turn from the opponent, I would say. Is there ever a world where I shield slam my own Rivendare? They did just add 5 random cards to their hand. Jackpot could hit like Mass Polymorph or something. But they can just always polymorph one of the horses, right? So I probably just play Rivendare. If I get high rolled, I get high rolled, I guess. Hey, that's a high roll for me. They overdrew 1 of 22 cards and it was Astalor. 1 in 21, I guess, since the bottom card is Sunken Saber. I thought they might have this card since they didn't play their reconnaissance minion for so long. I would like one of these shots to hit Rivendare, probably. Alright, Rivendare in deck, which means the Grunt can now hit the Horseman. So Grunt hits another Grunt, or Masked Reveler, those are all kind of a reroll. And then there's 3 Horsemen, which are good, Flesh Behemoth is good, General is good. So the only stinker is Vandar. I think Flesh Behemoth is probably the best. Well, the other Cowardly Grunt is probably the best. Alright, the Rush Horseman was the worst of the Horsemen to hit, since it's the one I can kill off easily on my own. I actually somehow don't have a play on turn 8. My hand is just so expensive. But a lot of good stuff I can draw into. This could be Theatar. I think that would be a pretty likely card for my opponent to take here. So I probably don't want to let Horseman sit in my hand. What a draw, what a draw. I did have a lot of whiffs there, but actually not that many. Yep, there's Theatar. I guess Flesh Behemoth is the card I least want to lose. What was that, Thaddeus? Wait, what do you do? Summon a demon? Okay, well, I have double Flesh Behemoth, which pulls my 2 Horse Riders. So... seems like I'm in a pretty good spot to win this game. There's the taunt. Once this taunt is dead, I do have Shield Slam to kill the final Horseman. Pretty sure I just play Flesh Behemoth here. I don't think I want to risk running into a freezing trap. I can fill up my hand and then run into a freezing trap maybe, which will trigger a death rattle. I also don't lose to a randomly generated mass polymorph at this point, which is nice. Quality stash. This, I believe, was an object. No, it was a counterspell. It was a counterspell for sure. Combo, combo. Krakatoa in hand, it seems. I think Ice Trap would have triggered there. No, not motion denied. Get Horseman. Did the animation bug there, or is it always that underwhelming? Yo, is that a 2-0 to start with? My deck is nasty. Just ignore all the games off recording.
Magni versus Queen Ashara. My music will wash over you. For Cosmodon!
Up against Mage. Do I keep Masked Reveler? I probably do, right? Shield block is fun too. Looks like we got a big spell mage. This Pelican is actually kind of a nightmare for me. I somehow just don't have a good response to it. Well, I say somehow, but I don't really play like Bash or anything in my deck. Oh, I hate Farwatch Post. What if I fucking Shield Shatter it? Probably dumb, right? Okay, well, so far Farwatch Post hasn't done shit, because I drew 2 10-mana cards that don't get increased. I think I'm probably... Oh, that's really, really annoying. Holy shit. Oh god, that's so annoying. Give me a Shield Slam. Damn it, Shield Shatter. Why don't you do 6 damage? Garbage card.
Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
I am so tempted to Shield Shatter this 2-1. God, it's just so fucking annoying.
That's right. Feel the groove.
What a delightful party.
Yay. I love having to play against Okani and Objection. At least they didn't have Barbaric Sorceress or Belinda. I guess I really shouldn't complain. My hand is actually very good at finding these horsemen. Reveler, Cowardly Grunt, and even Banner. No polymorph, please. Excellent. Excellent. Pretty weak use of that card, I would say.
What a delightful party. Party's over.
I'm kind of getting beat up, so I think this 3-2 might be scarier than Firewatch Post. That's a lot of snowman value.
There isn't room.
Idiot alert. No info on the secrets. Nice. That's both Drakefire amulets down without much value. So, I don't think there's any way I coin a Stoneborn General here, because it's just so likely to be, objection. Also, I can't play Stoneborn General. Probably just for Kara.
No force on Azeroth can stop me.
Shoot my Reveler, please. Unfortunate.
Unstoppable.
I guess I'm not sure if I should have played around Oasis Ally or not. Like, it's kind of good to know now that it's not Oasis Ally. And, would Ice Barrier have triggered there? I think it does trigger in that scenario. Okay, well, Vandar was the shittiest Reveler target in my deck, so that's good, I guess. Sucks that it costs 5, though, because I could have used it and then played Cowardly Grunt. I think I'm just in a pretty bad spot here,
Party's over.
but maybe Neptulon.
Let me introduce myself.
That's not Neptulon. Well, this is just going extremely poorly. 10, 23. I think I'm just dead here. Alright. Tea break. I'm back. Surely we don't lose a single game past this point.
Magni versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way.
For Cosmodan.
Probably keep the Shield Shatter combo against what could be Zoo.
Almost out of time.
Let's just take a taunt minion here. I would love for it to be Flesh Behemoth, but it's probably Marshall.
Almost out of time.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to apply pressure, I will simply click Armor Up.
Stop yelling!
I always welcome another Shield Shatter to my hand against Zoo. So I could go Buckler, Shield Slam, Shield Shatter. Why would I Shield Shatter, though? Maybe I go Buckler, Shield Slam, Stormpike Marshal? Not actually sure that I should care about the Simp Gang boss, but it's probably fine.
The top shelf is excellent.
So if I go Garrison, my opponent's going to have 7, 11, at least another 3 out of this.
Maybe. No.
I'm probably fine. I think I should be able to get a bigger Shield Shatter that doesn't leave 2/2s in play. That's the hope, at least. Alright, this is pretty much the dream of what could have happened here. Excellent. As long as they don't have Verfalm, I think I'm just winning. They do have Verfalm. Well, I can play the Shield Shatter anyway. I think I'm just winning.
Stop yelling!
These books are ruined. These books are ruined.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to Shield Shatter and play Reveler. Which I think means, maybe I just play Rivendare. I don't need Rivendare to win this matchup, though. Let's just do this. I did forget that I had this in play, so I probably should have whacked Imp Gang Boss.
Go pick on someone your own size.
Beautiful. This hits Thaddeus when it dies. So I would say I'm in a very good spot here. Just whack into it. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I guess you can't even kill it, so that would be kind of dumb. Oh, they drew so many cards. So Thaddeus should be odd this turn, which is actually quite bad for my hand. But it's still an 11-11. That 7/7 is very annoying.
Please, go pick on someone your own size.
Well, I didn't love putting 5 damage into my Thaddeus, but it seems like Thaddeus probably lives doing this, and then I can just dump my entire hand next turn and win the game.
Out the road.
That's very sticky. Oh, Neptulon. What a decent minion. I hit Vandar. God, that's so unlucky. Alright, I'll just smack him for 11. I maybe could have been more responsible and killed the 2-2 with Thaddeus, because I have a trillion damage in play. I really shouldn't need that 11 next turn. But what could possibly go wrong? Okay, that's one Thaddeus down. Okay. This does reduce my damage output down to 26.
Swarm them, my pretties.
They need double Grimoire. Looks like they only have one, though.
Thank you for your service.
I actually could have lost, huh? Damn, that's scary. It is scary that Zoo can play 3 board clears, but they only had 2 of them. Nice easy win over the Zoo Warlock.
Magni versus Arana!
The Scourge are no match for me.
For Cosmodon!
Demon Hunter. Aggro Demon Hunter is a thing, but I don't think it's that common. So I think I toss Shield Shatter. Might regret it. I do not regret it now that I have Vandar in my hand. So with Vandar, let's try to find a 3-drop here, maybe. Asvedon is fine. Is it better than a Noyatron? Probably. Maybe I get like a Chaos Strike or something. But with Vandar, I think I want to delay Conqueror's Banner. Try to find some, like, you know, 7-mana Thaddeus or something. Alright, Chaos Strike me. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Death greets you.
Magic betrays those who abuse it.
Anyway, Vandar next turn. And then I guess double Conqueror's Banner on 5. I don't know. It does make it, like, Cowardly Grunt is probably not going to be winning any jousts when I play this card. I'm probably not super likely to draw a ton. Oh, okay. That is an answer. Well, maybe now I play Rivendare before playing Conqueror's Banners. Probably not, because I can just conquer into, like, Cowardly Grunt and Masked Reveler, maybe. Although I did just say that they're kind of hard to draw when they only cost 3 mana. I don't know. Probably doesn't make too much sense to hold out for the War Rider, since I have so many ways to pull them out of my deck.
Another happy guildie.
Okay, would have lost anyway. Okay, that's just unlucky. And a Shield Shatter in my hand. Let's go. 7 cards in hand, so even if this draws 3, we're good. That's just unlucky. That's just unlucky.
That gave me a chill.
That's just unlucky. Okay, nice. Extremely unlucky, and I'm just still gonna win this game because my deck is so sick.
I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed?
I wanted to play Rivendare here. This is a pretty scary board. It does 17 damage, I think.
What a delightful party. Party's over.
Very nice. That pulls Thaddeus, guaranteed. Oh, that's a Thaddeus survives kind of play right there. But if they steal my Rivendare, that's kind of annoying. Especially since my Thaddeus isn't actually good next turn. Since my Neptulon and Thaddeus in hand are both odd cost. Thanks to Vandar. On the bright side, I don't think they would have thought that long about stealing Rivendare. But maybe they would have. Okay, they stole my Neptulon. I probably Shield Shatter this. Wait, I trade this.
Another happy guilty.
Stinky. Definitely a bit unfortunate that my hand was so bad for the Thaddeus, but next turn I have Thaddeus Rikara, which is quite strong. Right. I did know that they could play this here. Maybe I have to Buckler Shield Shatter this. Or maybe it's just Rikara Shield Slam. That probably makes sense, right?
No force on Azeroth can stop me. Unstoppable.
The opponent's under a lot of pressure here, but I'm not even planning on reducing their health to 0 this game. So I can play Thaddeus here, but it's going to be on even cost cards, which is pretty terrible. So it's probably just Hero Power and play a Cowardly Grunt. Oh, that's good. Let's go ahead and pull with Reveler. Beautiful. Alright, that's the Rush Horseman down. Korth Ass. So we need Blomo and Zalik.
The more you struggle, the better.
What died? Oh, these things are undead, huh? The Fleeting Spirits. Makes sense, since they are spirits.
The more you struggle,
I'm 1 damage off lethal, by the way. But I probably do have to kill Bran. What if I go face and then just shield shatter? Set the opponent to 1 and I'm pressuring them with horsemen?
Let's see.
Leave me alone.
I don't even have to play Buckler, huh? Oh, I forgot that was in my deck. That's so shitty. Well, it's okay. The opponent does need to be worried about being dead. Man, I think I was 1 in 9 to hit this guild trader. That's really, really terrible.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
Okay. That keeps them out of hero power range for a while. Oh, they have to eat 3 for this, though, huh? I already played this one, unfortunately. I could just set the opponent to hero power range here if I really wanted.
There must be a way.
Maybe that's worth it. Pressure them on multiple fronts.
No measure to my fury.
Am I dead? Maybe I did underestimate how much damage this hero power does to me, leaving 3 3s in play.
Amidst the flames, only we
I
shall
don't think this Jace does enough damage.
No measure to my fury.
Maybe it does. Oh, the lifesteal might just keep them alive. Well, I can force a draw with my weapon here if I want to. Oh no, I can just win with my weapon because I have Buckler. Get buckled. Get buckled. Well, I wasn't expecting to just murder my opponent. But, you know, that's a way to win the game as well.
Magni versus Illidan.
This ends now. For Cosmodon.
Love me a Conqueror's banner.
My blood boils for war.
Provoke is pretty good against aggro, but I don't need it this early on. I also don't need a Stoneborn General this early on, but, you know. Start whirlwinding, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't really do much. I have Coin Vandar, but unless I draw into like a Masked Reveler immediately, it's probably not that good.
A blunder.
They did miss 1 damage with the Naga. So I'm kind of getting my ass beat here, but my opponent's also kind of out of stuff. They're showing 8, I'm at 14. If they don't kill me here, this Buckler is really good. I can Conqueror's Banner to find Shield Shatter, maybe. So I think I'm actually still in a pretty good spot. Love that. Oh, that was a really terrible draw for the opponent. Unlucky. A bit expensive on the Neptulon. And a bit expensive on the Thaddeus. So if I just hero power, my opponent's showing 7, I'd be at 9. I'm just so likely to die, right?
So many choices.
I guess I'm buckling. But, I don't know, my banner was really shit, so I'm still not in a good spot. If I'd drawn a Flesh Behemoth or a Reveler, it would have been good. And then even like maybe Shield Block would have been pretty good. The Shield Slam is pretty good. Can play Cowardly Grunt next turn, but I don't know if it's worth it. Might just be better to hero power. Just give me a Flesh Behemoth off the top of my deck. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Gives me breathing room to play Thaddeus or maybe Neptulon next turn.
A watery grave awaits.
Am I dead? Probably not, if they had to shuffle something.
I am not blind to your crimes.
Well, at the moment, I'm gonna have to play Neptulon. Masked Reveler hits Stoneborn General, Flesh Behemoth. Flesh Behemoth kind of sucks, doesn't it? And then Rivendare Cowardly Grunt.
So many.
So really the only good outcome with Masked Reveler is hitting Stoneborn General. I have seen double Disposive Evidence already. And a Magnifying Glaive.
No.
I don't know, there's still just so much that's likely to kill me if I play Neptulon. Maybe I just have to go for the 1 and 4 with Masked Reveler. Okay, well, I'm probably dead, but Cowardly Grunt does block a Steno shot, and then maybe it pulls, like, something else that blocks. I don't know. I'm just dead. Played against aggro, didn't draw shield shatter. Feels like a warrior loss.
You got me.
Magni versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
For Cosmodon!
This is definitely gonna be a race. Can I keep Cowardly Grunt? Might be worth it. Probably not, though.
Cannot do that.
Vandar is certainly better. Conqueror's Banner is probably better. Maybe even Rivendare is better. Tempo River Croc. Wow. Wow. Due process is kind of annoying. I guess I'm gonna dump a Shield Slam so I don't overdraw as much. And then I guess I'm coining Rivendare into Cowardly Grunt. Do have a bit of a dead turn. But hey, I have 2 draws to find something. Probably coining Reveler. I don't know, I might still coin Rivendare. My opponent's just having a great time over there.
My hand is full.
Turn back, and your death shall be merciful.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
I wish I had that much mana. Go, Cowardly Grunt.
You're not getting in this way.
Okay, if that doesn't hit Nourish, it's not that good.
I am agile.
party.
Reveler's fine. I am kind of getting smacked around here. That's a bad overdraw. Whatever. They can push 5 here, but the only card... Well, I don't know. I could, like, die to Feral Rage or something, I guess. Or Guff. Or Astalor. This stuff all summons some shit, but there's just no way it's even close to being good enough. Really good deck design.
Magni versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester.
For Cosmodon!
Not worth keeping. Alright, early Rivendare, good if it's blood. And it is blood, and oh no, they play Mutanus. That's scary. Oh, beat out Mograine. I guess I'm happy to see that both Mograine and Mutanus are not in hand, so that's exciting. Hate this card with a burning passion.
The Citadel stands strong!
Shield slam my opponent's 2-drop because it's winning the game for them. Theotar, maybe? Although if they're a Mutanus in the main deck kind of player, then, I don't know, maybe Theotar is also in the main deck. If they coin Theo my Rivendare, I'm going to be very sad.
My blood for the Lich King.
Could also be like a Starfish, maybe, but I don't know if they would have ETC'd that. Alright, kill some stuff here. And don't risk the Rivendare getting silenced. So we can play a couple of the Horsemen. Okay, that's definitely a Reno deck, which makes sense. Nice, nice, nice. Dodged Theo. So we can play 2 of the Horsemen as normal, and then the final one maybe we kill with Shield Shatter. Took my Thaddeus, that's fine.
Me have that for you.
No force on Azeroth can stop me.
Get Shield Shattered. Not really too worried about getting beat to death, but the Scorpid was annoying. Didn't hit a Horseman, but that was created by. So that's scary. I did pick up the to the front training session combo.
Delightful party.
But for now, let's do this. Okay, that's a lifesteal horse. Lifesteal horse is the best one to get out early. Although I guess lifesteal and taunt are probably about the same in this matchup. They're both pretty useless. I'll just go ahead and play this. Ideally, this hits Zalik, the taunt horse. And then at some point I can just top deck Korthas and rush it into something. Hit another lifesteal horse, but at least Patchwork number 2 didn't hit anything crucial. Make sure I kill this so it doesn't get Zola'd or something. I can just kill it on board. So let's just go for a training session. Silver Fury Stalwart. Let's just go cheap. Well, the Flesh Behemoth's not playable, but it's the best card here by a lot. Ended up being a pretty shit to the front, but that's okay.
Your life is mine.
Is it Mutanus time? Oh, it's Patchwork number 3! Oh, and wouldn't you know it, they hit one of my horsemen! Fucking dog shit video game, and they won the 50-50 with Patchwork.
Sustenance.
It's just such a bad video game. Whatever. I'll play the Garrison because I want my hero power to go face. I don't really mind the damage on Cowardly Grunt. I think that's the best hit. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I was just never beating this deck. Sylvanas, Theotar, triple Patchwork, Mutanus. Just like, what can I actually do? Maybe training session can somehow win the game for me. I would like to find my other copy of To the Front. If I had a weapon equipped, the Morshan Elite would be so good. I think it's not worth the mana, though, of having to equip the weapon. I guess a 6 mana 6/6 rush is probably the best card here. Pretty shit taunt minions being offered so far. Alright, decent to the front, I guess. There's Blood Boil. I somehow need my opponent to just not have any removal, which seems unlikely since their deck is literally all removal.
The more you struggle, the better.
Sustenance.
Oh, you didn't want to attack with that, huh? That's okay. I will make sure it's involved in combat. I guess I'm hoping to somehow draw a Frozen Buckler and Shield Slam here. Okay. So close. So close.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, this game hasn't been winnable since the third time I got patchworked, so I guess I'll just get out. Patchwork is just such a fucking cool card. I love it so much.
Magni versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
For Cosmodon!
Pretty stinky hand, I would say. Still stinky, but I like Masked Reveler. Boom, hero power. I think the Garrison is pretty trash in the matchup, so I'll just go ahead and preemptively set up to kill the Pelican here.
spell. Zinajari. Anybody?
Sure. So I will be able to coin out my Masked Reveler before Barbaric Sorceress comes down to eat the coin. But I'm not really fond of it hitting to the front or training session either.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Pick me! Pick me!
Vengeful Visage.
What a delightful party. Party's over.
Do you take me for an
Uh-oh.
mage?
Belinda sure is hard to deal with.
Party's over.
Alright, that works for me. And then I guess I just play Cowardly Grunt here. Next turn is probably pretty likely to be a training session. Wow, pretty good dragons. Extremely fucking annoying. A Nixian Drake, huh? Probably just play it as a 4/5. If I could go block Drake and Shield Slam, maybe I would do all that. But I just can't. Sure. Pretty shit. And then I hit the worst minion by far. 1 and 8, I think.
That's right. Feel the groove.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Maybe Provoke can be good with Flesh Behemoth next turn, but it just hits freaking Deathwing that just kills it. I don't know. Kind of feels like I got Belinded this game. Card is really, really overpowered.
Oh, brother, have you heard from Yuridan lately?
Well, that was the only card that keeps me in the game, so I guess I'm not too unlucky. But now they make more dragons. If they're both 8/8s, then Neptulon is really good.
You wish to match wits with me.
Okay, not exactly what I was expecting when I said they make more dragons, but probably better for me, because Neptulon certainly kills those.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide. Feed the feeble bronze.
Don't they still have another Drakefire amulet in hand from Belinda? I'm not making that up, right?
Let me remind you who you're
Okay.
dealing with.
It's possible for this to be bad. Probably an objection over there, too. The first one is still a Vengeful Visage. Okay, well, Belinda's a cool card, so I'm glad it exists.
Magni versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
For
Druid is a pretty terrible matchup unless I get a really good draw, so don't love to see this.
I see you've brought guests.
Wow, okay. Looks like this isn't a good druid, so that's good for me.
Job's done.
Probably a beetle deck if they've got Battlemaster. Oh, cool, I lost every joust with my big deck. Looking forward to seeing all the cards that cost 6 or more mana in my opponent's deck. There's probably at least 5 of them. Well, I guess if they were just going to play Due Process, then I'm happy the banner didn't draw any cards, maybe? Possibly?
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Die, scum. Maybe next turn is a training sesh turn. Can't really afford to be hoarding cards against Due Process. That's a lot of Due Process. I guess I'm just playing a Storm Park Marshal.
Get your ugly mug out of my face.
These cards are all useless.
My hand is full.
Losing Neptulon is pretty rough.
Get through me.
On your own side.
I think this is pretty likely to come down to a Rivendare. So I'm just really hoping I don't overdraw that card. Rivendare is actually a pretty good win condition against Astalor with this deck. Because the Astalor does need to kill my board before it goes face, kind of. Not necessarily, but kind of. And with Cowardly Grunt and Revelers and Flesh Behemoths, hey, a nice low roll. It's pretty likely that I can basically have Horsemen in play going into the Astalor turn.
The sea floor be its own treasure. My hand is full.
There goes a Reveler, there goes a Flesh Behemoth.
On your own side.
I might go an entire turn without overdrawing next turn. That'll be so hype.
Hand is too full.
Happy to see a Stoneborn General.
Our tunnels
Love Rivendare. I could go like Buckler, Shatter, Rivendare to not overdraw, but maybe I just allow myself to overdraw some garbage next turn and hold on to the Rivendare. Although, I mean, I just don't have infinite time against this deck, but they haven't drawn that much.
No.
Maybe I can spend some time dumping some other cards here. Not exactly the best draw for dumping cards.
I gotta move.
I think it should continue being pretty easy to play these shield shatters. Oh, overdrew a Nubricon. Someone did a little bit of a fucky. Maybe I shouldn't have played Iceblood Garrison, because I can combo that with a shield shatter to kill horsemen. But I might just be able to double shield shatter a horseman. Okay, well, Iceblood Garrison deals with all this. I'm drawing my whole deck next turn, huh?
So many choices.
I don't really care about anything in my deck. What if I just go for a training session here?
I gotta move.
My hand is too full. Growth, life, happiness, and bread.
Our gift of frost shields us. Out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Alright, that's 3 down.
Turn back, and your death shall be merciful.
Alright, I'm drawing all of the horsemen next turn.
Our tunnels run deep.
I guess I rush a horse into that, probably.
I'm out of cards. Stand down, ye gold-witted burly bird. Shine your light.
Might be hard to have the armor to double shield slam, or shield shatter these.
The sea floor is all treasure. Our gift of fire empowers us.
Might actually just be dying to that. I'm taking 4, 5, 6, which is 15 damage. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna die to fatigue, huh?
Welcome, lost child. Let me introduce myself.
I guess I wasn't supposed to start with the rush horse. Should have started lifesteal and then I could have taunted this turn and then rushed into something next turn. No, I'm just fucking dead anyway.
Strike, then strike harder.
Oh god. It's just impossible to beat Druid. Sure is fun and they have twice as much mana as me. Astalor is also a fun card to play against. Alright, well I've lost 5 games in a row. 2 of those were against Druid, pretty much unwinnable. One of them was against Mage that had Belinda on 6, pretty much unwinnable. Death Knight that had triple Patchwork, unwinnable. And then a Demon Hunter where I didn't draw a board clear. So those were all fun games.
Magni versus Morgul. For Cosmodon!
I feel like Shaman is pretty likely to be aggro, so keep the Buckler, and then Banner can maybe hit Shield Shatter for me.
I see you've brought guests.
Well, it definitely doesn't seem like my read about this maybe being aggro is correct. Hey, my opponent plays Astalor, just like literally every other deck. Nice. I did draw 3 cards, which was nice. Well, if I shield block, I overdraw, so... I don't know, maybe I just dump to the front. Kind of a shit card, probably shouldn't be in the deck.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
It's great that I have every 10 cost card in my deck except Shield Shatter.
Go pick on someone your own size.
Well, unfortunately, all the Rivendare shit can get devolved in this matchup. Well, I guess they're not devolved, they're just playing Renathal aggro Shaman. Because why not play a Renathal? Alright, well. There's Rivendare. This is fine. I mean, it's not really fine, because that Mutanus is going to have a million stats.
No force on Azeroth can stop me.
Guess I'm eating 11 damage. But so is the opponent, so it's fair, right?
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Really happy that when I play Control Warrior, all the fucking Mutanus players come out. Okay, and yeah, just drew like absolute fucking dog shit this game. Nice.
Impossible.
Can try to make some changes to the deck. I don't really know what I can do. I guess I cut to the front. The card's pretty shit. Garrison's bad. To the front is bad. I could play Last Stand. It hits Flesh Behemoth and Thaddeus. Seems bad. Could play Embers of Strength, maybe. Guard the city. Maybe man the cannons. Could also cut Vandar. Not really sure what cheap minions I would want to play. It's kind of bad to play cheap minions with Reveler and Cowardly Grunt, but I could just cut Stormpike without adding cheap minions. It's just kind of bad. Play like a Heavy Plate or another Man the Cannons or a Brawl. Could also play From the Depths, but I don't think I really like it that much. I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can play that beats Druid or Triple Patchwork. Let's try this. Are there any other big minions I can play, actually? Fresh is, like, kind of okay. Lothar. What about Lokalar? It's pretty garbage off Masked Reveler. It's probably just not worth it. Could play Denathrius. It's pretty bad off Reveler as well, but it's good off Cowardly Grunt. I don't know. The Denathrius is just so bad on its own. Are there any cheap minions that are good to cheat out off Reveler and Grunt? Probably not.
Magni versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Cosmodon!
Mage. I think I can keep Grunt against Mage. I've pretty much just been seeing Big Spell Mage at this rank.
Hello.
Good old Gear Grubber.
Bask in my radiance.
I could pass next turn to make Gear Grubber come down on 3. That's probably worth it. Just go for a training session instead of Hero Power or Banner. Go Gear Grubber into Sinjin. 3 mana 4/5 into 4 mana 3/5. Those seem like balanced cards. That Scorpid is pretty annoying. But I guess I do have to do something to get it out of the way.
Yeah, I don't need.
Alright, well, understandably, they didn't want to waste the Scorpid on a 4-5, so here's a 3-5 for them.
The more you struggle, the better.
Alright, I think I am coining Cowardly Grunt. It's just extremely unlucky that my two best targets were drawn already.
Please, go pick on someone your own size.
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Yes, I love freeze effects. Show me a shield shatter, please.
Amazing.
Well, I did draw a card. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It's just so frustrating to play a bad deck and then just get unlucky over and over again. Like, there's just no way that I draw one card on average with Conqueror's Banner in this matchup. Yep, worst minion in my deck. I don't know, it's probably not the worst, actually. They all sort of lead to the same thing. Wait, what? They polymorphed their own minion against my deck? My opponent is smoking crack. But it doesn't really matter because I drew like shit, so I'm still not going to win this game. Is it really so hard to draw a fucking shield shatter?
Party's over.
Okay, Flesh Behemoth actually doesn't even do anything, so that's great. I don't understand how my draw can be this bad. I'm just getting beat to death by fucking turbo control mage.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
Yep, no undead in my deck. Don't need to pause to see that. Control Mage's hero power is 50% better than aggro hunters, by the way.
You got me.
I'm extremely tilted right now, if that wasn't obvious. I actually just win that game if I can ever draw a fucking Shield Shatter, or like maybe if I don't draw Thaddeus Neptulon in the first 2 turns, or, you know, if just anything goes my way.
Magni versus Scarlet
The unholy fester.
for Cosmodon!
I don't even know what I'm up against. I guess I probably just training sesh for 1 anyway. Bloodhoof Brave is okay.
And close enough.
Okay, this is aggro. Hey, I can draw Shield Shatter with my deck. Nice. Do need to draw activators for it, though.
What is it?
Me have that for you.
Looks like my opponent's 1-drop is probably going to draw like 3 cards this game, which is great.
What you struggle, the better. I have an action. A dark deed to defy death.
The fallen will serve.
Oh boy, another snowballing minion. Can I just draw Frozen Buckler and win the game, please? Oh, thank you. Alright, well, Shield Shatter is super good. And then I guess I play Rivendare next turn? Maybe I go for Reveler.
They need our care. Now more than
Maybe I go for Shield Slam. Oh wait, I don't have enough armor. Let's just go Cowardly Grunt. I would love to hit Flush Behemoth into Thaddeus, or just Thaddeus straight up. Oh wow, they can kill my Thaddeus. That's probably still good for me though. My opponent has no board and they have like no corpses for Marogar in a couple turns.
And close enough.
What a delightful party.
Party's over.
Alright, well, even though I think my opponent drew 3 cards with Peasant, well, I mean, I don't think this is that good. I don't know, it might be... I can just play Shield Shatter next turn, this should be fine. Shield Shatter, Shield Slam. I hit the Rush Horseman. Okay. I don't need the armor from this heavy plate, so I guess I trade it. Reveler? Alright, let's go slam Reveler.
What a delightful party's over.
That's a taunt horse. So I just need Flesh Behemoth to hit Lifesteal Horse, and we can
Need our care.
somehow beat Unholy Death Knight with Rivendare. I don't think Vizier ever hits anything that stops my horseman. Well, Flesh Behemoth could win the game, but maybe Neptulon also could win the game. Oh, maybe I just play this. They don't have the corpses to kill me with Grave Strength, so... we'll just kill them with Rivendare on turn 11. That's pretty good, right? I can Shield Shatter to, kill off my minion here. That's a bad attack. Oh, okay. Fair. Yay. Alright, be honest with me. Was that a bot? Did I beat a bot? I think it might have been a bot.
Magni versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory. For Cosmodon!
Up against a priest. It's probably aggro priest, so that's no fun.
I see you've brought guests.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, we have ourselves a control priest. How interesting. So, I've seen Quest Priest play Drown. I guess there's a possibility this deck plays Drown. So I might have to put some work into killing my Rivendare stuff. Alright, I'll take double Reveler. Alright, dead Mind Eater. I could Shield Slam that. Don't really know why I would. Just coin a Reveler into it next turn. Alright, so Reveler hitting Rivendare is probably the best. Or Flesh Behemoth into either Undead is actually pretty good. And then obviously hitting Cowardly Grunt is fine because it just pulls more stuff. So I really just don't want Reveler to hit Neptulon or Stoneborn in general. And it's a good thing if those are your low rolls.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Quickly.
Pick me! Pick me!
Okay, I low rolled. Unlucky me.
What a delightful party. Party's over.
I low rolled again. That's actually genuinely unlucky. But even if they have like a condemn or clean the scene or something here, I end up with an 8/8.
Quickly.
Oh, does the priest player not know what to do against an early Neptulon? Poor little priest. Feels bad, doesn't it?
What knowledge do the stars
Okay, I get my 8/8.
Please, go pick on someone
Cowardly Grunt is fine here. I guess the nightmare with Cowardly Grunt is that it hits Rivendare straight up, and then Rivendare gets like drowned or something. I probably lose if that happens. Maybe I just shouldn't have even played Cowardly Grunt. Okay, that's excellent. Either outcome from Flesh Behemoth is great. They might even have to... They might be forced to silence or something to deal with this.
Quickly.
Wow. Okay. 9 cards in my hand. Dump a card. Oh, Rivendare's a bad hit. What a fucking joke, dude. I have Flesh Behemoth in play, Flesh Behemoth coming down next turn, and I draw 3 out of 15 hitting both of my undead minions. It's just like... what a fucking joke. I guess I could have just not played it, but it was just so insanely unlikely to happen like that. Well, maybe they don't kill Flesh Behemoth, and I can shield slam. How am I supposed to win when shit like this happens? I mean, I do have 12 power in play. I guess that's how I'm supposed to win. It's just such a fucking joke. Such a fucking joke.
King's honor, friend.
Asvedon casts Desperate Prayer. I do have Rikara in deck to push damage. And, like, Stoneborn Generals are pretty sticky. My board is pretty powerful as well. Maybe I can just beat Anduin to death. What an excellent card for my opponent to steal from me. What a fucking great video game. I'm just constantly astonished at how good this video game is. Just like every day, there's something new that makes it so good. Yep, you have literally one play this turn, which is attacking into both of my minions. Do you want to pass me the controller so I can do it for you? Looks like we got ourselves a bunch of fucking garbage here. Yes, that's value. Yeah. My opponent missed damage. I feel like they did, but who knows. I should trade this and try to find Rikara. Oh, nice. Neptulon number fucking 3. That's one way to completely murder my morale.
Stone Legion, to victor!
Yep, 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 yep.
Psychic detective, coming through!
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, Rikara's right where I want her, right at the fucking bottom of my deck. Rikara is definitely just not good enough to win the game at this point. I don't know, maybe, like... I don't know. I probably need Asvedon to do something ridiculous, but I don't know what it would be. And the only thing Asvedon's done for like 4 turns is cast Desperate Prayer and Gift of the Naru, which are just like actively bad for me.
Turn away, while you still can.
No force on Azeroth can stop me! Unstoppable!
Boom, 6 damage. Doesn't fucking matter because you generated a shield block. Shouldn't complain about shield block because this game's been over for 5 turns. I mean, it is possible that Asvedon can copy Identity Theft, which can hit, I think they have another Rivendare, right? They have my Rivendare in hand. And then my deck is way emptier than the opponent's, so like, theoretically, oh, that's great. Theoretically, I would draw into my Horseman before the opponent. Okay, they stole Thaddeus. That card wasn't going to do anything for me, but it's going to be annoying to play against. I blinked and I have a Whirlpool in my hand. Stole my Flesh Behemoth. Okay, I don't know what the point of that was, but I'll allow it. Probably not smart to play Whirlpool when my opponent can just play Thaddeus. This game needs some sort of luck evaluator, and the luckier you get, the shorter your rope is. It's actually excruciating sitting here waiting for my opponent to make plays, knowing that I have a 0.3% chance of winning this game. Nice! I hit the 1 in 3 draw that makes my Cowardly Grunt not do anything. So sick.
There must be a way.
Alright, play Thaddeus, you'll take 11 damage.
It's all in your head.
My back's against the wall.
Stone Legion, to me, right tall!
Maybe my opponent will play Pyroblast and Asvedon can win the game. Oh, just kidding. Okay, you officially win. Oh my god, dude. It's just like, how is it actually possible for me to be this unlucky? It's just amazing. Just amazing. At least I did manage to beat a bot the game before that, though, so that was great.
Magni versus Tamsin.
Shadows take you.
For Cosmodon!
Please don't be Zoo. I just don't want to play the fucking matchup again. I already know that I win the matchup if I play Shield Shatter, and I have Shield Shatter, so can we just move on to the next one?
Welcome to your
Feel the
doom.
fury of the mountain!
Perhaps not Zoo. Maybe we could get some Thaddeus on Thaddeus action this game. Oh boy, it's Mind Lock.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Well, this is really good against all the fucking Theatar and Mutanus decks I'm queuing into. So fair play to the opponent. Probably need to high roll with a Thaddeus here to be able to win the matchup. But I have several chances for hitting it. Okay. Definitely a below average Conqueror's banner.
Thank you for your service.
Go get him, cowardly grunt. But why are you trading, though?
Turn back, and your death shall be merciful.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to.
Okay. So I can kill off my Rivendare here if I want. Do I want? I mean, I have a pretty good hand at completing the Rivendare. But I am on a clock, so how do I win the game fast? Probably just go face and force them to kill Rivendare. Maybe they're killing Rivendare here anyway. Okay, I do love not having to make a decision.
Please, go pick on someone your own size. Turn away while you still can.
I don't really care about this training session. Lava Gorger can hit a horseman, perhaps. Alright, well, theoretically, Reveler into Reveler could just be lethal. I can Buckler double shield shatter to kill my horseman. But I don't have a ton of confidence in living long enough to do that.
What a delightful
Alright. I don't know. I honestly might just go Reveler shield shatter next turn and hope I hit the horseman. If one of them pulls out a flesh behemoth, I have a shield slam to make sure the horseman dies. I have a lot of crap in my deck that's not horseman, but there's a decent chance at it being lethal.
Hasten. Side effects? No. Trust me.
Well, that's a card that's not a horseman, so that's good for my Reveler, I guess.
What a delightful party. Party's over. Party's over.
I have no choice.
Well, stand
Got him. Well, that was pretty lucky. All Mind Lock players deserve it, though. No sympathy. Wow, is this what it's like to be lucky? I feel so empty inside. Tried to drink with the cap on my bottle.
Magni versus Queen Ashara.
My music will wash over you.
For Cosmodon!
Bash is good against some mages. And Cowardly Grunt is just good in general. Probably going to coin this guy out on on 5. Block is nice as well. Hopefully this is a casino mage, because I got extremely scammed against the last casino mage and I want my revenge. Not a great draw when I have Cowardly Grunt. Also not a great draw when I have Cowardly Grunt. Maybe it is, actually. Maybe it's the best draw when I have Cowardly Grunt, because I can start pulling horses.
No waves can sink this ship.
That was pretty crap. Would have been nice to have like a Tar Creeper or something this turn.
I'm 7
Oh boy. I guess I just play Senjin here. Okani says predictable, but like, he was also predictable. I knew it was counter minion. I just couldn't fucking do anything about it. So predictable isn't really... You should just say, I'm overpowered. That would be a better voice line.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me! No force on Azeroth can stop me!
I don't think I need to play the other Shatter or use the weapon here. This Okani might just die to man the cannons, or maybe I hero power it, or I don't know. I just don't care about it. Don't you have a Build a Snowbrute in hand? I'm quite skeptical that what you just did was better than that. But maybe they have some specific reason. Masked Reveler is fairly likely to hit Thaddeus here. What, it's like 1 in 3 to hit Thaddeus? That's pretty good. Might even hero power it next turn. Pretty good. Beautiful. We love the shot hitting Rivendare. Alright, well this was a great turn actually. Time for the rune. Please polymorph my Rivendare. I almost had a stroke or a heart attack or something. Oh, they polymorphed it anyway. What a fun video game. Well, if I can pull a Thaddeus, I can still just kind of murder my opponent, maybe. Although I think Thaddeus is odd next turn, which is somehow terrible for my hand. But maybe they freeze Flesh Behemoth, and then I can have it come out on an even turn for Thaddeus.
Stone Legion, to me, Tor!
I had a pretty good response to that, honestly.
You wish to match wits with me.
This casts Drakefire Amulet and Snowman. Pretty stinky amulet though, but they did high roll on which snowman they hit. Why are you killing this? You're gonna freeze my Thaddeus, but like, it's a Thaddeus.
On your own side.
Probably should have done this first so that I could have played Neptulon instead of this card. But that's okay. I think my board is kind of fine. I could get ruined here, and if they do clear my board, these Cowardly Grunts are kind of bad. But surely they don't clear my board, right? Oh, that's an excellent overdraw. Deathborn's kind of annoying, but not that big of a deal. How did you manage to find that target? Well, I have 16, 18, 29. I have lethal. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Shout out to my opponent for killing my Flesh Behemoth for some reason. Probably could have just frozen it and been really annoying. Although maybe I could have just shield shattered it. I think I could have shield shattered it actually.
Magni versus Anduin.
Well, the last priest played Harvester of Envy and stole my Rivendare, which was a really good time. But it's probably more likely to be aggro. So maybe I keep a bash. Probably shouldn't have kept... I probably should have hard mulliganed for Shield Shatter, Frozen Buckler. Because I feel like that combo is so likely to just win the game against aggro. Aggro. Lava Gorger seems quite good.
All ends with death.
If I really wanted to, I could have bash coin hero powered, or coin shield slammed that. But that doesn't seem that good.
Reverberations in the void.
Probably just bash that guy. No Basilisk, please.
It's all in your head.
Easiest shield shatter of my entire life. I think I'm probably pretty favored from this position. I have 2 shield shatters, I have Rikara to activate. That's fine. Run a Reveler into that.
What a delightful party's over.
Excellent Reveler target. Maybe... It's actually still one of the worst Reveler targets. I think Rivendare would have been worse only. Thaddeus is probably worse as well. But I think Flesh Behemoth was better. Cowardly Grunt was probably better. Beautiful. I'll take the armor.
Too much power!
Looks like maybe another Mind Seer.
Run as fast as you can.
I mean, I can play Rikara here, but I don't have to. What if I hit you for 9?
Death will not be a mercy for you.
Looks like Rikara, Shield Shatter. Wait, is Rikara just lethal? I think Rikara is 1 damage or 1 mana off.
No force on earth
But we'll see.
can stop me. Unstoppable.
Alright, they get hero powered. I did best you. Actually, I didn't even need the shield shatter to win that game. That was pretty crazy. Dude, my opponent didn't really have that bad of a draw, did they? I just had like Lava Gorger into the Reveler. And that was pretty sick.
Magni versus Anduin.
Priest, priest, priest.
Shall bring victory for Cosmodon.
Come to me, shield shatter. Beautiful, beautiful shield shatter. Come to me, frozen buckler. Oh. It's not aggro. Okay, I do have a little bit of PTSD from the last time I played this matchup, but oh, this is not the same matchup, is it? Illuminate Renethal. Is that a real deck? It doesn't seem like a real deck. Well, let's do a little bit of a peek. Zyrella tells me nothing. Shard of the Naru tells me nothing. Basilev. Okay, well I only drew one, which is for sure unlucky.
It's all in your head.
Is this just Thief Priest? Do you really play Illuminate and Basilev in that deck? I don't know. Ah, Plague Spreader. Okay. I did forget that card existed. That card is fucking annoying. Got some garbage. I kind of like maybe Shield Shattering next turn, and then turn 6 is Grunt Provoke. I do want to control when these Plague Spreaders die, and I think now is a pretty good time. I guess I just Shield Slam. Alright, those are both fine.
Welcome to the cult.
I don't even know if I love playing this Cowardly Grunt. It's pretty risky, because if I pull Rivendare, they can just silence it. But I don't think I can afford to, like... I don't think I can afford to try playing around it infinitely. Well, if I pull Rivendare here, I can double bash it.
And your death shall be merciful. We ride.
Job
I think Shield Shatter is nice. Zyrella's putting in work. And Neptulon, okay. My hand is awful. Being forced to double bash my Rivendare there sucked.
I'm undead, not dead.
I guess I'm just playing Plague Spreaders here. I kind of wanted to avoid playing them, because I don't really want my hand getting Plague Spreadered. But, I don't know, for the most part, I can just play, I can just kind of play the Horsemen when I find them, right? I guess I can't, though, because they just get, like, drowned or something. Is this a real deck that I can find on HS Replay?
Rest easy, child. You are safe now.
It actually doesn't really seem like there's much I need to be worried about in this deck. Like, it's not normal for them to play Drown.
What a delightful party. Party's over.
Doing a little Plague Spreading. Oh, well, I need to play that.
Party's over.
Turn away.
Party's over.
You still can.
Okay, that's Rush Horse down for sure. Taunt Horse is a bit vulnerable here, but I think it's fine.
Exist without the dark.
Unfortunately, that doesn't leave me with Lifesteal Horse as the final horse. Well, this is quite good. This does only hit Lifesteal Horse 1/3 of the time, which is not great. But if it does hit Lifesteal Horse, I probably just win. And the whiff, one of the whiffs is Thaddeus, which is, you know, pretty chill. I guess I just whack this a couple of times and then go Stoneborn. I think I actually want to kill Plague Spreader here while it does nothing. Because theoretically they could kill this, it pulls Lifesteal Horse, and then they would silence it and transform the one in my hand, which would suck. Alright, we hit the wrong horse anyway. I would like to be able to go for Final Horseman and then just like immediately Shield Shatter it or something. I mean, if this hits it, I could man the cannons.
What a delightful
Probably worth going for.
party's over.
That'll do it. That will do it. And suddenly, I've almost completely recovered my win rate, despite losing like 7 in a row. I think one more puts me up to 50-50. Pretty sure. So let's see if we can do it. Give me an easy zoo matchup. I just want to win.
Magni versus Darien Mograine.
Surely I don't get patchworked 3 times again, right?
Blade will not falter.
For Cosmodon.
Probably toss Cowardly Grunt because I need to find Shield Shatter against aggro. Look at all this beautiful, beautiful card draw. I think I do trade Provoke on turn 1. Oh, it's blood. That's not good. Maybe I training sesh. I'll just trade this. So what is the best way to actually win this matchup? The best way is for Flesh Behemoth to hit Rivendare. So I guess I'll play for that the best I can. But it's not exactly consistent. Hey, it's Flesh Behemoth. Oh boy, my opponent's a Sylvanas player. That's a pain in the ass. Oh, and I drew Rivendare. That's bad for Flesh Behemoth. I think I probably coin Rivendare. Like, there's no way Sylvanas will be online by then. And if I try to hold Rivendare to be able to, like, shoot it with some spells or something, then, it's just gonna get patchworked. I mean, this stuff is all trash. Noxious Cadaver. Well, I guess if you're playing Renethal, you need 10 more cards. Oh boy, I drew Thaddeus. That means my Flesh Behemoth is useless. Actually, my Flesh Behemoth pulls the Rivendare stuff later. I'm just being salty. Okay, Rivendare dies. That's great. That is great. I probably just want Reveler. I don't know if I can play Reveler into that. I don't know if I have a choice but to play Reveler into that.
What a delightful
I have a few Rush minions in my deck. I did not hit one of them.
Pick on some on your own size.
Cowardly Grunt. Hopefully hits Flesh Behemoth or Stoneborn General. Those are the best two for sure. That can't go face, friend. Beautiful. Okay. God, that's such a good Stoneborn General. And there's a Shield Shatter, but I don't really need it. Love Zalik.
The more you struggle, the better.
Probably just play Zalik next turn. If they have Sylvanas, I guess I lose. But it's not super likely that they'll have it. Please stop drawing cards that could be Sylvanas. Although I guess there's just like no way Sylvanas is infused.
Turn away while you still can.
Okay, taunt horse down.
The better.
That's a lot of cards that could be annoying. But Gone Fishing's not bad. Not too scary. Okay. Hello, Finley? Okay, that animation took forever for some reason. 10 cards in hand, so I can't really just play Flesh Behemoth. I guess I'll dump this training session as well. The Thaddeus. Too expensive, though. So I really want... Actually, Master Reveler always hits a Horseman eventually. It might have to go through Cowardly Grunt, into Flesh Behemoth, into Horseman. But it always gets there eventually. That also hits a Horseman. I don't think I played that off the first Reveler. What did the first Reveler do?
My blood for the
It hit Stoneborn General, didn't it? No, it hit Cowardly Grunt. Yeah, Cowardly Grunt into Stoneborn General. Alright, so once again I lose the game to Patchwork, which is just great. I don't fucking know. Maybe Neptulon wins the game. My opponent probably doesn't play Soul Stealer, right?
Your souls belong to the living.
Me have bags for you.
Oh, it's just so fun when disruption cards completely decide the game all on their own.
The citadel
Such great design. Not that Rivendare is great design itself.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
I need to hit Shield Shatter to have even kind of a chance here. That's okay. I was pretty much lying straight to your face by saying I had a chance here.
No force on Azeroth can stop me.
But I will keep pretending. Go get him, Tar Creeper. Show him what 1 damage per turn looks like. Oh no, it'd be a shame if you stole my horseman. They actually stole my horseman. Am I dumb? Could I have just played that and won the game? I don't think so, right? That one already died? Well, they've played 2 Obliterate. Maybe Thaddeus just doesn't die. I think I do concede to a dead Thaddeus here.
My blood for the Lich King!
Impossible.
Okay, I don't know. I really don't think this deck is that bad. But I just don't have it in me to keep playing it because I just keep queuing into fucking patchwork decks that are bad against everything on ladder except my deck. So I guess we're just gonna have to call it there. Some minutes among the last 3 hours were fun.